You had to be there. The necessity and joy of travel. Like disheveled spelunkers entering a cave, my grad school friends and I would shuffle into our late afternoon art history classes, hoping that whatever was said and shown would actually help us become better painters. But once the lights clicked off, no number of coffees could keep me from nodding off. This was no reflection on the often brilliant professors, only a peculiarity of my biology and my habitually wired pace. I watched like some Cro-Magnon painter as images danced and flickered by the fire or the slide projector's light. But Plato's deceived cave-dwellers were as far from the ideal as we were from the real, from the felt experience of being pressed by the walls of Lascaux or overwhelmed by Tiepolo's revelatory frescoes, the largest ceiling frescoes ever painted in the Würzburg residence. Reproductions, printed, projected, or pixelated, homogenize everything, literally and emotionally flattening both sculpture in the round and the chapel frescoes in some far-off cathedral. In almost every case, there is simply no substitute for seeing art in situ. Being shown reproductions of Caravaggio's 3 individual St. Matthew paintings, for example, is not at all the same as being in Rome's San Luigi dei Francesi. There we face a small rectangular chapel with the magnificent Calling of St. Matthew to our left, its wastrel future saint caught by a painted shaft of light, as well as by light from a small window high in the chapel. This same window casts light on the central panel, where Matthew, lit from above, is now tutored by an angel. On our right, this dual, fictive, real illumination bathes his dramatic murder in the martyrdom of St. Matthew. Rather than happening in a faraway Holy Land, we become part of the crowd that shrinks away from the slaughter taking place before our eyes. The in-person experience is so powerful that we feel complicit in Matthew's death as we slink slightly guiltily from the church.